Colorado social worker faces mounting accusations she baselessly separated kids from parents. The former social worker is accused of making sexual advances towards parents and targeting the families if the advances were denied. A former Colorado social worker and ex-romantic partner of an ousted police chief has been accused of baselessly, falsely, and unconstitutionally working to separate children from their families in a lawsuit filed by an Aurora councilwoman. So far, several parents have come forward to let us know that they also had their children taken away from them as a result of Robin Niceda's actions related to their cases, whether by what they believe to be false testimony during court or what they believe to be false reports. Elliot Singer, the lawyer who prepared the lawsuit, said earlier this week, according to the Gazette. Robin Niceda is accused of making sexual advances towards women she was actively investigating in her role as a social worker for the Arapahoe County Department of Human Services and trying to separate children from those women's families if her advances were spurned, according to the lawsuit. Other accusations include falsifying abuse or neglect complaints in a bid to separate children from their parents or caretakers, introducing false testimony into judicial proceedings, introducing false and fabricated evidence into court proceedings. According to the client, Niceda said that she had gift cards to provide to the mother when she went and visited her child, gave her her personal cell phone number, and asked her to come to her personal residence to pick up the gift cards. When she arrived there, Niceda invited the target of this investigation into her house, offering her an alcoholic beverage, Singer said. Once this member of the class declined what was clearly sexual advances, Niceda essentially turned on her and did everything in her power to make sure the child was permanently removed. Niceda was at one time the romantic partner of former Aurora Police Chief Vanessa Wilson, who was fired from her job in April after the fallout over the death of Elijah McLean, a young black man who died during a 2019 police encounter. The lawsuit was filed Wednesday by Aurora Councilwoman Danielle Jurinsky. The case seeks class action status, according to 9 News, with the suit alleging more than 40 people have been affected by Niceda and the county. Niceda resigned from her position as a social worker for the Arapahoe County Department of Human Services in May, when accusations mounted against her, and she was ultimately arrested. The arrest affidavit stated Niceda made an anonymous tip against Jurinsky on January 28, alleging she witnessed Jurinsky inappropriately touching her own son. The tip was made one day after Jurinsky appeared on a radio show and made a critical comment against Niceda's former partner, then Police Chief Wilson, the Gazette reported. The couple has since broken up, the outlet reported. The Arapahoe County Department of Human Services launched an investigation soon after and cleared Jurinsky of any wrongdoing. Jurinsky said she believed the false tip was made in retaliation for a critical comment of Wilson. The arrest affidavit stated the Arapahoe County Sheriff's Department found the tip was made from Niceda's personal cell phone and that computer records showed Niceda researched the tip line's number and Jurinsky's address, the Gazette reported. Niceda was arrested in May and charged criminally for allegedly falsely reporting child sex abuse allegations. The civil lawsuit on a Wednesday now adds to her legal woes. The lawsuit names Arapahoe County Department of Human Services Division of Child and Adult Protection Services, a division manager of the department, Niceda in her capacity as a former employee of the department, and the Arapahoe County Board of County Commissioners as defendants. The lawsuit argues that through the defendants' actions, dozens, if not hundreds or more, of Arapahoe County families have been torn apart, sometimes permanently, on the basis of constitutionally improper investigations, false sworn testimony by Arapahoe County employees, fabricated evidence introduced by Arapahoe County employees in both investigatory and judicial proceedings, and a downright inexplicable, unfounded, and unjust desire to separate or attempt to separate children from their parents or other caretakers. Niceda was also named in another lawsuit filed on August 14th by a Colorado family who is accusing Niceda of separating a 14-year-old girl from her family based only on deliberate cultural assumptions and bias. The Gazette reported that Niceda is also facing an FBI investigation on whether she used her position as a caseworker to gain custody of a former partner's child and filed a false police report against the former partner. Fox News Digital did not immediately receive a reply from the FBI confirming the investigation. Except in rare circumstances, the FBI cannot confirm or deny the existence of an investigation, the FBI told 9 NEWS when asked to confirm the investigation. Reports from July show Niceda is expected in court on August 29th for arraignment stemming from the criminal charges. Niceda's lawyer, Jurinsky's lawyer, and the Arapahoe County Department of Human Services did not immediately respond to Fox News Digital's request for additional comment.